in fairness to Big, man, and when it come to Pac and Big, God bless the dead. Um, in fairness to Big, Pac wasn't there to do a song with Big that night. It just so happened that Big was in the same recording studio.
Yeah.
It wasn't Big's recording studio. It was Quad.
What?
Anybody could have booked the room.
Yeah.
Big didn't even know Pac was coming by. So whereas, and this subject is always so touchy because these are two um, beloved figures in our community.
Right.
So in everybody's gonna have high emotions, and even from where Flex stand, the question is, did I tell a lie? Did I speak on? I might have spoke on it late, but did I speak on something that wasn't true? Big never had nothing to do with Pac getting set up that night.
And he might have not had nothing to do with it at all. Him or they might, but when the motherfucker is shot, nigga gonna say and I'm telling what the motherfucker gonna say after he shot 5 times, you know what I'm saying? Or who we gonna blame for the shit? Nigga want answers right there and then. Who did this shit? What the fuck hit? What the hell happened? Somebody talk to me now. Now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but motherfucker don't get no answers. He just gonna start, you gonna start blaming motherfuckers. You gonna think this nigga did it or that nigga did it. Especially when you fucking with a crazy nigga like Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga gonna start, the wrong nigga get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know what it is. When you in the hood, sometime a nigga crazy. Something might happen to a nigga and he think this nigga did it or that nigga did it. And then they go hit that nigga. And he ain't even the motherfucker who did the shit. But since the nigga that got hit was a crazy nigga, he lashing out on every goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shit, like I say, ain't no telling what a motherfucker gonna do or say after he got shot 5 times. You know what I'm saying? He might blame the wrong nigga, the right nigga, anything. You know what I'm saying? But, I didn't get a chance to meet Biggie or know him like that. So I don't know if they persona type, if they the type of nigga that'll do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell you firsthand. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Big loved Pac. Like this is your interview, and I love sitting down with you, but I'm gonna just tell you straight facts.
And it seemed like he had love for Pac.
If you knew Big, you knew genuinely he loved Pac. And the last thing he would do is set somebody he loved up.
Yeah.
Nowhere in the world.
And I can sense that. I can sense that,
yeah.
But it's like, it's just fucked up because we don't know how they didn't know who was down there at the bottom of the studio that day. Like, Pac said he came in there and he said niggas was looking over newspapers and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he walked in and he telling me the whole story. He like, man, I walked in there and he like, I see niggas sitting down reading newspapers and shit. And he said one nigga looked over the newspaper like that and went, did one of these. And then he said he felt funny because he had just sold 6 million copies of a double CD. And nobody's really, saying nothing. Like, ain't nobody coming up saying, I'm Spice One. And if I walk into a room full of niggas and don't nobody say, hey, what's up, Spice? Then I'm feeling some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So I know how he might have felt when he walked into the hotel and, he had, and All Eyez on Me and all that shit was just out. And nobody's reacting. Nobody's saying nothing. You get a little suspicious after that. You know what I'm saying? So he said he went in the elevator and pushed the floor they was going up to. He said him and Stretch was in there, the homie Stretch from Live Squad. And he said they started getting ready to go up and motherfuckers rushed up in the elevator and did, pulled out the heat and, hey nigga, he said Pac, dude said, Pac, give me your shit. And Pac said he didn't want to give up his shit. So he grabbed dude's pistol and they started struggling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he said while they were struggling, he said the pistol went off and he shot him, and then he kept struggling and shit, and the pistol went off again, and he kept struggling. He struggled with him again, and it went off, and it shot him in the nuts. Pac said that's when he fell to the ground and he started acting like he was dead, and then dude hit him 2 more times. That's why he got the graze in his head and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He said dude and them left, and he said he started rolling. He rolled over and grabbed the weed in the switches or whatever he was rolling in, and started rolling the blunt up. You know what I'm saying? I guess Lil C's had came and seen the shit or something.